Hello, it is week 5 of distance learning. This week we are completely focused on a story called The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. It's probably one of his most famous stories, but a heads up, it is very dark and twisted. It may be surprising because it has a lot of really kind of creepy things in it. I remember we read Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe earlier this year, okay? So for today, you're just going to read the story, pay close attention. Some of the vocabulary is a little bit more difficult. If you're struggling, look it up. It's okay. Then you will write an objective summary of the story. Remember that you need to write in complete sentences, include major details and events from the text, and do not give your opinion at all. Okay, so just reading the story and making sure you do a summary. Now, today, my book recommendation is a book that I just finished reading called The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. So it's the same author as Warcross and Legend. It's her newest book. It is very interesting because it's about a girl. It's a historical fiction paired with a fantasy. It's actually about Mozart's sister. I had no idea that Mozart even had a sister, but she was a real figure. Apparently, she was also very gifted with music, but because she was a woman, she was not allowed to do all the things Mozart did, and we don't have any of her compositions musically still available to us today because they have all disappeared with time. So it's amazing. It's this one pairs it with fantasy because they create this fantasy world called the Kingdom of Back, which the brother and sister actually did pretend that it was real. In this book, it actually gives the fantasy as if it were real, kind of mixes it in with the historical fiction. But it makes you wonder, what kind of amazing things were I missing out on just because history decided that a woman's compositions were not worth recommending and remembering. Okay, so the Kingdom of Back looks like this. Okay, this is Marie Lu, The Kingdom of Back. I hope you have a great week and enjoy.